What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of TechnoBuffalo's Driven. I am your nerdy host, John Rettinger. And up this week, Big Brother is getting scary big brothery. According to The Telegraph, the European Union is exploring plans to fit all cars with speed limiters, meaning you can't go as fast as you want to go. And that may come to the US and perhaps other shores as well. This is TechnoBuffalo's Driven. Let's go ahead and get started. So a story out of the EU from The Telegraph says, and I quote, "All cars out of the European Union could be fitted with devices that stop them from going over 70 miles per hour under new EU road safety measures, which aim to cut deaths from road accidents by a third." Okay, so that I get. They're trying to cut road accidents, no problem at all. But reducing speed in the car as a car is moving is ridiculous. So not just limiting the speed, say, okay, your car can't go 80 miles per hour, 70 miles per hour. They are going to dynamically limit it to speed. So under this new proposal, cars are going to be fitted with cameras that are going to be mounted right on the top of the car that can actually read the speed signs and apply the brakes when the speed is exceeded. It is extremely scary. So let's say you're speeding along, literally speeding along, and your car reads a road sign, it applies the brakes, and perhaps somebody's tailgating you. Then you are going to get in an accident. Aside from that, this is completely frightening and is the harbinger of very, very, very bad things to come. So let's say the car reads the sign wrong, or let's say pranksters change the sign. Then what could happen to, if there's construction going on, there's not construction going on, and the sign's reading something incorrectly. This is a really dangerous situation, a very slippery slope. You know what's to come next? Total autonomous cars determine where we can go and when we could go. Curfews that won't let the car work after midnight or 1 p.m. because it might not be safe driving through a bad area. This has got to be the worst idea. Now, I hate to say that human beings are endowed with a sense of common sense and personal safety because we all know that's not true. We can all name probably 5 or 6 people that have absolutely zero common sense at all. But the car doing the thinking for the human is very frightening. So I like passive technology that helps us. Things like if you're veering out of your lane, the steering wheel will vibrate and let you know that you need to move back in the road. It's not going to move you there for you. Things that'll give you lights that'll blink in your mirror when someone enters your blind spot, extremely helpful. Even systems that'll help you parallel park your car make a ton of sense. But letting the car brake for you takes away the human element. Again, if somebody's tailgating you, or if there's a reason for you to speed, what if you're trying to get to the hospital? It takes away all those options from the driver. And it's a really scary thing that we could be looking at. And sort of got me thinking, okay, if this is really going to happen, what's going to happen next? What's the next step from this? So next question that comes up is, why would people go out and buy a new car? It's going to completely hinder the new car market. Why go out and spend tons of money on a pretty baller V12 or V8, whatever it might be? It's got 410 horsepower, 350 foot-pounds of torque if you can only go the speed limit. And listen, everybody speeds. That's just the reality of it. We all hope we don't get caught. If you do get caught, you pay the consequences. You get a ticket, you get fined, you go to traffic school, and that's the end of it. But taking away the element is extremely, extremely frightening, at least to me. It's going to hurt the new car industry. It's going to hurt drivers. It could perhaps cause more accidents than it's worth, and I urge the EU to not go down this road. If you live in the EU, reach out to whoever's on your parliament, whoever's in your local government, let them know you do not support this. If it works in the EU, it's only a matter of time if something like that comes to the US. You don't live in the US, perhaps comes to your shores. This is extremely frightening, and I urge all of you guys to take action. And am I crazy here? Am I way off base? If this is not that big a deal and I just got my panties in a bunch for no reason, I'd really like to hear your guys' thoughts on it. Leave it in the comments down below. Thank you for watching this episode of TechnoBuffalo's Driven. I am your host, John Rettinger. Subscribe right here to the tech feed. Get the latest tech news from all your favorite YouTubers. I'll see you guys in the next video.